Facebook. So if you go to the Beauty IQ page on Facebook, you'll see this live stream right here. That's what's going on live in the studio. And then anything you write down here, I can see that. And I'd love for you to ask questions in there. Just send us some comments, send us some loves, give us some hearts and some thumbs up in there as well. And definitely take advantage of the fact that we have experts in the house that you can ask your questions, whether or not they actually pertain to the exact tutorial that's going on, because maybe we can just show you the answer to your question. So we might even be able to change up a little something, something right in the middle, if you know what I mean. We are flexible here at Beauty IQ. Okay, so you guys, this next hour is gonna be really fun. We have a whole bunch of tutorials. We're using a really fabulous tool from Calista Tools. It's a style dryer. And if you're not familiar with Calista as a brand, you know, it's a really fabulous brand because it's a salon just outside of Philly made by Maria McCool. And that salon services over 1,000 clients a week. So very, very busy. Maria herself is an award-winning stylist. And so many of her clients were coming in to the salon and saying, Maria, I love the way you make my hair here in the salon. How can I achieve these results at home? So she decided to make a line of products and tools to help you achieve the looks that you can get in the salon. So we have someone from the salon here. He's the creative director. Ryan Oldie is here. He's a stylist, but he's also the creative director for Calista Tools. And you're already lifting at the root, my friend.
Starting.
I love it.
Right
okay,
away.
so take us through what you're doing and the tool that you're using.
All right, so right now I'm gonna stop it real quick just to show everybody what's going on. I always love starting with the root lift attachment. It's concave shape to the head shape, and it's evenly separated, so you're never gonna get your hair tangled in this. So I love starting with this, especially if you come out of the shower, you have towel dried hair, just damp hair, go right into it, so it's gonna get the root right away. And then I'm gonna show you right after that, I'm gonna go in with the round brush, and we're gonna get some curl and some wave and just do this really cute daytime look.
Awesome, all right. So we've got a couple different settings on there, yeah? So which setting are you using it on?
Right now, I have it on the low setting with high heat, and I'm just gonna go into the root area. Now, I'm just doing that. You can keep it all the way up, full throttle if you'd like. If you feel like your hair is a little bit more coarse or a little bit too heavy, you can go in, or just a little bit too damp, go in, high setting, and high fan, and then just go in the root and just kind of work your way out. Now, all I'm doing is, like I said, I'm just getting that root dry right now, because that's my main concern. And then I'm gonna go right in, and I'm gonna section it out. I'm gonna do like 1-inch sections, and then go right in with the round brush. And then that's when I'm gonna start really styling the hair.
So you know what it reminds me of? I mean, I remember when I was really young, I had a perm. And it reminds me of like the pick that you had to use with the perm, because it's separated, right? So it's very easy to get through the hair. So this allows you to get right at the root there. So also it's a nice kind of, it's not rubbery or anything like that. So we've had questions before in the chat about, does it get stuck in the hair? This isn't gonna get stuck in the hair because it's a nice kind of plastic, if you will. It really just allows you to get that lift at the root. And so many of us, I know for myself, I'm always trying to get more lift at the root. I'm always teasing after the fact. But this allows you to get it from the get-go while drying your hair, which is awesome. So this is just one of the 4 attachments. So we've got one here, this is the root lifter. Then we have the flat brush here, which this one is going to give you more of like that beautiful blowout effect, or if maybe you're just looking to add some shine to your style, this would be your go-to there. We also have a round brush here, which is great for styling. Again, great for the blowout. And you can see those little bristles on there as well, helps really get through the hair there. And I would say this is about a 1.5 inch or so in the, in like, what is that, diameter? 1.5 inch circumference, diameter, yeah, okay, anyway. You know what I'm saying. And then we have one more attachment here. This is just a directed dryer. So this would be what you put on if you just want to use it as a hair dryer. You can do that. But I love the fact that you're getting all of these items and they all attach to this one base. So that means this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, products in one. So you really can clean off your counter space with this. In addition to that, you're gonna see Ryan sectioning off the hair with these clips. You get 2 of the clips, and you also get a bag to carry it all in, which is a thermal protected bag. So if this is hot, you can just set it in the bag as well. So if you were to go out to retail and pick this up without the case, it would be $129. But here you're getting the case and all the attachments and everything for less than $90. And if you want to break it up and pay for it over 5 months, you absolutely can do that as well. Cute little colors that are available too. If you want to check those out on beautyiq.com, you can take a deeper dive into those colors. All right, well, are you a magician or did you just switch that top really quickly?
So I switched out. Now I have the round brush on.
Okay.
And I'm just brushing through her hair. Because I already started with that root and I got that root really dry, so I'm just going through, I'm brushing it right through with the round brush, just like this. And then once I get the tangles out, I'm just gonna go straight into it just like this. Cut down, let me shrink down this section a little bit. There we go. So keep brushing through, and then once you feel that it's, I would say, 80% dry, just go in, and then I'm gonna start twisting it down. Now this is gonna start forming the curl. It's drying the hair as I have that curled around, but make sure you're not overlapping that hair. And you're not curling up, you'll be curling down. So I'm gonna hold it just like this, I'm gonna pull, and then I'm gonna turn. 1/4 inch turns, hold it there for a second, pull, and then turn. Now as you do that, it's really setting in that curl. And you're gonna see a little bit, so I'm gonna go back in because it's totally not dry yet, or it's not completely dry yet. So now I'm gonna go in, heat it up again, and I'm gonna stop. Now I'm gonna do that cool shot. You're gonna see a switch. I'm gonna go right down like that, and I'm gonna hold it there for a second. Because now I have that heat, it formed the curl. Now this is gonna set the curl. I'm gonna hold it there for a couple seconds. And once I pull out, you're gonna see that defined curl.
Oh yeah, that looks
beautiful. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And that's really gonna help last all day long, especially when you finish the whole hair with the finishing spray. We have the perfect hold I'm gonna use there.
Okay, so obviously we're using this to make nice loose curls here. This is, oh, by the way, sorry guys, we're going to Sunday brunch with this tutorial. I forgot to let you know that. That's where our lovely lady is going today. Okay, so Savannah, are you ready for brunch? Almost, okay. By the end of your hairstyle, you have to let us know what you would order at brunch, okay? All right, so here's the thing. You have, oh, you just changed it again. Got it.
I did. I'm going, now I'm doing the other side.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just going right into with the root lift again. Same thing, just drying up that root, making sure, and this is really great for short hair too, which I really love because if you want to get volume, maximum volume with the blow dryer, just go in with the root lift attachment and just go right in, you're just gonna fork it out. It's not gonna get tangled. You can see how widely separated those teeth are. It's perfectly aligned to go through your hair, no matter how big your section, and not get tangled.
Hey Ryan, we have a great question in the chat about the attachments.
Sure.
Are they hot to the touch or can you touch them?
They are not. I'm holding it just like this.
Okay.
You would think that like, all right, so a regular blow dryer, if you were to put the concentrator on, like that would get pretty hot. Well, this is, the airflow in this is just, it's evenly separated and it's really gonna flow through the hair perfectly. It's not concentrated at all, so it's really not gonna heat up hot enough to where you can't touch it.
Okay, good. So it's okay to go back and forth with the attachments if we want to?
Yeah, great, yeah, totally, absolutely.
Super easy.
Just with this look, you know, there's really no wrong or right way to do it. I mean, you can just, I'm just going in, I'm drying up that root, because we started out with Savannah's hair damp.
Yeah, well that's the thing that's so great about it is that you're drying the hair and you're styling the hair all in one. So you're really saving yourself a huge step from having to dry your hair first and then going back and styling it and putting more heat on your hair. So I want to take you through a couple of the controls on here because it is very simple, but I want you to see everything that it can do. So first of all, you have 2 settings for the fan down here. So this would be your low setting and your high setting, just like that. And then up here, you'll see that you have cool, warm, and hot. So you can change this while the dryer is on. So that's why Ryan can set it on warm or hot, or excuse me, style it on warm or hot, and then bring it down and give it a cool shot and set the style with that cool shot. So that's all built into the system. The way that you change the attachments, right here, there's 2 little black buttons. You just push those in, and then this comes off, okay? So it's as easy as that. And then if you have another attachment, you just take it and pop it on, you'll hear it snap. That's it. So you can change the attachments that quickly. Okay, we're gonna check back in with Ryan and see how he's doing to get Savannah ready for Sunday brunch, which would have been this morning, right? Whoops.
Yes, yeah, right.
We might have to change that to Monday brunch.
We need something for lunch and dinner.
Linner.
Linner? Linner. So we're doing Sunday linner.
Okay.
So I went in a little bit earlier and I was getting that root lift going with my root lift attachment, just drying the root. Now I'm going through each section with a round brush, keeping it vertical just like this. I'm creating that curl. So remember, it's not a curling iron, it's still a brush. So you're not gonna curl up the hair, you wanna curl down the hair. 1/4 inch turns, pull, 1/4 inch turn, pull. Now if you feel that your curl or your section isn't dry yet, go back through, you can always go back through. 1/4 inch turn, pull, 1/4 inch turn, pull. Now, I'm gonna go in with that cool shot. Set the cool, I'm gonna hold it there for a second because the heat is setting the curl, or making the curl. Now the cool is setting the curl. So this is what's really gonna make that curl last all day long. And I'm just gonna pull it out and you can see the spring. I mean, the volume, the smoothness, the shine that I'm getting from that. And it's so great because now you can get rid of everything else that's on your vanity. You have one tool that's gonna accomplish everything you need to do. Not only are you drying the hair, but you're styling it too. And it's just gonna make life that much easier. We're all about making life easier.
Now, I have a question for you, a personal question on this one. Can you use that particular attachment to lift the root as well?
With the round brush?
Yes.
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
of course. If you wanna over direct, you can push the hair forward just like this.
Okay.
And hold it there for a second, and then you can kind of just brush out. And especially with shorter hair, I love doing something like that. But you know, I really like going in with the root lift because you know, we made these attachments for a specific purpose, and the root lift is just what it does. It's really gonna get you more volume and lift at the root, and then you can go in with the rest of the section of hair and either smooth it or you can curl it with the round brush.
Gotcha, okay. That looks great. So now you're holding it vertically.
Holding it vertical,
Okay.
and I'm going, well, my first pass, going through and it's drying the hair as I'm curling the hair. If you feel like it's not, see, my curl isn't really there yet, but you can see that it's making its way because that section's not totally dry yet. So now I'm
Okay.
gonna go back in, and now I see that it's dry. I'm gonna hit that cool shot, bring it down, hold it there for a minute. Now it's setting that curl. Every time you put cool air on something that's warm like this, it's going to set it, and that's what's really going to make that curl last all day.
That's fantastic. Wow, yeah. Now
You know what I
there's a curl.
mean?
Yep.
You can really see the difference. And plus that shine, that cold air is really going to increase that
Yeah,
shine
how,
as well.
how come you can get shine from a heat tool?
It's wizardry.
Yeah, okay.
We're wizards.
I mean, that answer works for me.
No,
but
it's
what
the-
about for our beauty IQs?
It's well, you know, it's all like the ionic technology and that tourmaline technology that we built into the motor itself. It's really the ions that you take from the air. It's really infusing that moisture into the hair, and it really, really helps not damage the hair and increase the health of your hair. So you're taking those natural oils and you're dispersing it, and it's really just creating that shine, that volume, that lift, and without, you know, like I was saying, without damaging it, because this dryer doesn't go over a maximum volume. A lot of dryers out there, I see that they're really, really damaging the hair and they're drying the hair out.
Oh, because the heat goes too
Yeah,
high?
it just gets too hot.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Okay.
So I'm going through, cool shot again, just like that, holding it there for a sec,
Got it.
and then you can see I'm just gonna pull it right out.
Perfect.
And I get that curl. But I really love the shine, especially if you feel that your haircut really isn't there and you just got, it was like somebody you went to and you don't usually go to.
Yeah.
And you're just having trouble styling it. Like, this is such a great tool for something like that because you're not gonna struggle drying your hair. Because a lot of people, you know, clients that come in and they feel that if their hair isn't exactly what they want it to be, or it's hard for them to style it at home, I always say, use the style dryer. It's gonna be that much easier for you, not only to dry your hair, but now you can style your hair at the same time.
Yeah, I love that. It's a time saver,
Yeah.
truly, without having to dry first and then put another source of heat on your hair,
Yes.
you know, as well. Now, I'm noticing that you're getting that attachment very close, if not on her head. And